Hi there, welcome back to Not Another Budget. I'm Nicole, and on this channel I'm attempting to cash budget my way out of debt and fix every years of financial misbehaviour. And if that's something you're interested in following along with, please don't forget to stick around and check out the other content I have created for you on this channel. Now, there is a tiny little bit of camera shake going on and you can see a different setup. That is because, contrary to my earlier community post today, where you saw the utter state that this room that I'm filming in is in, it's still a state right behind me, but I have managed to rearrange and set some form of setup up. I don't know if it's going to stay like this, and if the camera keeps shaking based on the little ostrich windy arm it's connected to, it's not going to, because I don't really want a camera shake every time I touch the table. We will see. One of my Christmas presents from mum and dad was some little bits of IKEA furniture to help me just get this space working a little bit more efficiently. And even if I don't stay in this house and the pieces that I've picked are transferable to a different location. So fingers crossed, once I have finished this weekend, I reckon I need about another day tomorrow on this, but then I will actually have a fully established and set up working office space that will allow me to pack all of my Vinted orders. I can transition my sewing machine up here and still have this nice kind of desk office area once it's all done and sorted out, so fingers crossed. But that's all aside, I am back with a pot of change, a 5k binder, Percy piggy bank, and you can see as well my little pot of pens and some savings challenges and some notes. So what we're going to be doing today is I have another £100. Where's the other note? There's a note. Where's the note? There's the note. I have another £100 that can go into the 5k binder, but because I'm now working on this in order, it's not yet. I need £250 basically to stuff the next envelope. So there is an associated savings challenge that we're going to be working on. I'm also bringing back the penny savings challenge for my very, very small 5p's, 10p's, 2p's and pennies. And also a £2 savings challenge for my 20p's and my 50p's. Now, there is a debt video coming up later on this week once I've filmed it and got everything sorted and I've double checked everything, and I am officially restarting my debt snowball in its more traditional form as of February. And that is because there's been a lot that's been paid off to debt already in January. Some of it was planned for in my budget, some of it was a surprise, and I will tell you about that later on in the next video that I film. And as I said, I've just got to wrap up the numbers on that and just make sure that everything is all sorted. But what I was trying to do prior to Christmas time was use the small change to make small payments off to my debt. Now, with all of my debtors, that's not all possible. Some of them just want to stick to the minimum arranged payment, and those minimum payments have had to be re-looked at again because of Cat not being well. We've had that drama, but he's still costing a lot of money. He's still, his costs have replaced what I was putting towards a debt snowball, and at the minute my income is not sufficiently lifted month on month to equal out and replace it. Some of them just want you to make the minimum payments because you're in an arrangement. Some of them, if they take an extra payment, want the whole lot cleared. So I am going to re-establish the debt snowball with new minimums, new balance totals, etc., as of end of January, February time. And then I'm going to use the penny savings and the £2 challenge to try and bring some more savings into my life. Now, the 5k binder, as I've discussed on multiple occasions, is going to go towards things like I may have to move house and cover those costs. My cat is now in need of, £1,400 heart scans, which is the total cost for the year. He may need another emergency vet visit. Depending on what my job situation is like, once I finish teacher training, I may also need to cover my bills for August and September. So that is very much set aside for bigger things than, smaller one-off purchases. One of the things I wanted to do, and you're going to see this in my monthly budget roundup at the end of the month, one of the things I really wanted to do out of my extra payments was to put £200 aside for my birthday, and then out of that £200 try and just do an overnight somewhere with either my mum or my sister, go over a weekend, and just have like the Saturday to Sunday night and just do like a very, very cheap last minute deal somewhere in the UK. My sewing machine, which I need, and it is a need, it's not a want, to re-establish the business, basically the first day of the Christmas holidays, started smoking, started burning, and I can service machines, so when I took it apart and I found what the problem was, it's not a problem that can be fixed. So I took that £200 that I was initially set to budget, and I'd set it aside and ring-fenced it despite everything that was going on with the cat, and this here and that, and I was gonna save it because I was like, I just need, do you know what, a little break, a little holiday, just a little away, something would be lovely. I decided to take that and use it to replace my sewing machine. So I don't have that fund, and my birthday is in March, and I don't like, this is more important for me to put, you know, notes out of my budget too. But maybe out of my small change, I can maybe come up with something to do a little bit later on in the year, maybe as a celebration for when I finish my training. So what we're going to do first is we're going to get the 5k out of the way. Now, just to recap, and someone had left a comment in this video, this extra money has come from my second term's payment of my student loan, and I don't know if this commenter was in America or in the UK, but in the UK, if you're in receipt of a student loan, you get it termly, so you get a payment in September, January and April at the start of each new term, and this was the money that was basically left over out of my budget once I'd covered things that I'd needed to cover. And what I have elected to do was, rather than throw the full 1,000 in that I want to stuff, I'm going to space it out throughout the month, just in case, based on my track record for the past 2 or 3 months at least, something unexpected pops up and I essentially have to stuff it and then take it out again, which is why there is now another amount. I was thinking that I was maybe going to hop around with this, but actually I'm going to go in order. So far I've stuffed the 50, the first 250, and 250 is the largest amount in an envelope in here. 50, 100, I've not stuffed the second 250, but I had 100 left over that was ready to go last time, so this is stuffed. So before I can move on to the 200 or the 150 or the 100 or a 150, so we've got some large numbers coming up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to supplement this large binder with some smaller savings challenges towards the total amount. That means that if I've only got £100, I can still put it in this envelope and I can go through and work through this, and then I won't move on again until I have completed it. For example, next month, if all I have to put aside is £50 at the start of the month, then I will find a savings challenge that I have, which is £100 value, and I will go through and we will work through that. It's also a way of getting me to use the savings challenges. I'm really sorry about the camera shake, guys. I will have to reconfigure this. It's also a way of getting me to use savings challenges that I've bought and would otherwise be sitting there not used, but I've bought them for the purpose of using them. So do bear with me, because my basic brain maths cannot work right now. So 100 divided by 5 is 20. Good. Don't laugh, guys. We've seen me fail at very basic maths before. So, and what this will also allow me to do is, if I do have a £5 left in my envelopes on a challenge like this, I can still stuff that £5. But we're going to go through and we're going to X off 20 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20. Brilliant. So there's £100 currently sitting in that 250. If I come back where am I from? If I come back next week and all I have is £10 that can go towards it, it's fantastic. It doesn't matter. That is now going to sit in there. We're not going to be touching my debt trackers today. We're going to come back to those in the middle of the week. Now, so the 5k binder, let's put you up here. and out of the way for now. Now, let's just tip this out first of all. That's going to be easier. Okay, right. That's how much we've got currently in Percy. Just trying to think, what's the best way to do this? Right, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to I know this is really, really pedantic. I'm just going to get the small annoying change out of the way first. We're going to do the penny saving challenge last. And then I can see what I'm left with in terms of the 20p's and the 50p's. So... Okay, now, not for lack of trying, I've never been able to complete the penny saving challenge. I know Budget with Ira has completed it, and I think he went through and did a short every single day of him stuffing it. I can't do that amount of dedication. He is fantastic, but I can't do that. So I'm literally going to be that pedantic. We're going to shove this out of the way now for now, work on this lot, then I'm going to empty this out, see how much is actually in Percy, and go from there. But we're going to just put this out of the way for now. Okay. The £2 challenge is what I am thinking of using to build some form of like mini getaway fund. And I have not had a holiday, even an overnight weekend away, since 2019. So long before I started this channel, never on this channel. And it's something that I'd really wanted to try and do this year. Particularly as my birthday is going to coincide towards the end of my second term of training, so I'll have got most of it out of the way. But that's fine. 50p's goes into £2, 20p's goes into £2, and they're all going to live in here for now. So so we've got £2 there. I can't open these. £2, £4. Okay, we've got a 10p. I don't want you. Got £1.50 and 50p's. Let's just temporarily put you back away for now. Okay, so we've got £4. And this £2 challenge, if you cross everything off, makes £300. I know this is a bit zoomed out for some people. If I zoom in, yeah, we're going to play with this angle a bit over the next few videos. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is technically £2. £3, £4, £5, £6. Okay, the rest of that is going to go in there. We will come back to that next week and see if we can do any more. In the meantime, 2, 4, 6. Brilliant. Okay, so that is £10 already on the way. Take a breather before we start this absolute monster. Right, I want a green pen. Headphone users, cover your ears. So I have not emptied Percy, but this is Percy that has been stuffed since October, I want to say. Okay, I always start these, I go from largest to smallest as much as I can. I'm gonna need a calculator for this, and the money is going to go back into Percy. Or actually, no, it's not. The money is going to go into a larger mason jar because Percy was very nearly full. Okay, oh, I've got a 20p there. You can go in there. What's the best way to do this? I don't even know where to start. 10p's. I'm also thinking of doing a live later on this week. If I do decide to do that, I will try and give you guys 24 hours notice. It's something I did, it's been a few months since I've done a live, but I have done them in the past. If that is something that you guys are interested in, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll also put out a general announcement on the community tab if you guys would like to join me. They're very, very informal, and I actually do need to go through and sort out my savings challenges, so I tend to do stuff like that on the live and just chat along as we go. So I've got 50p, I've got £1 there. So far, let's do fives. They're very, very informal, and they normally, I can go anywhere from like half an hour to an hour and a half. It just depends. As I say, I've done a couple of them, and I've got a few more subscribers now than I did when I first started doing them. So if any of you would like to join me, let me know down in the comments below. They tend to be about, because I have a healthy mix of international and UK viewers, I tend to do them at around about 8 o'clock in the evening UK time. And I'm thinking of trying to bring back a live a month maybe. I don't know what day yet, because I know that Ira and sometimes Rainbow Budgets go live as well, and I just want to make sure it's on a day when they're not, so I don't step on anyone's toes, because that's not very nice. Right. So yeah, so it really has been a while since I've done a video like this with the small change. Old school viewers will remember. Newer viewers, you won't have seen this for quite some time. Okay, I think I've got all of the 5p's. So we've got 20, oh boy, 30, 40, oh, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, £1. No, that's £2. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, oh my, 70, there's a lot of 5p's, 80, 90, £1. So that's £3, no, £3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, £4. Brilliant. So that means we can definitely do the highest. £4, 30. So I have to use a calculator for stuff like this. This is going to be a slightly longer change video, and that is because there is a large accumulation of change to go through. These will therefore be shorter every Sunday. It won't be as long, I should say. Tell you what, hang on, I'm doing this really cat-handedly. Right, 1 second. Okay, sit there. Right. Oh. Okay, right. 2p's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10p. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20p. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30p. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 40p. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50p. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, getting there. 70. This is a pull up a coffee kind of video, guys. 80. Bowie, what are you doing? Don't climb on that. Yeah, I know, I can see you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's other people want to see you as well. What's going on? Come here. Hang on, guys. Essential pause. Wow, I know. You're going to come and disrupt proceedings and make the camera shake. It's not as bad as it could be. Are you breaking up the monotony of me counting change? Okay, you're going to sit and watch. Even better. Okay, someone wants dinner. Because I'm filming this over dinner. How dare I? So it's another 1. Yep. He's fine. He just doesn't like his dinner. And the thing is, he's moaning for dinner, knowing full well he's going to be picky about eating it because there's a medication in there that he doesn't like. Oh, hi. Thanks. 10. 20. 30. Right, nearly, so nearly. I hate counting coppers because they are long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 40. Plus 0.5. Okay, and then just the bronze, just the ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Right, eat nice and quick. That's 0.38. Okay, £6.18 total. Let me get all of this away. And I'm not yet at the point where I can reintroduce like really fine-tune editing and speed this up. Sorry, guys. That's something else I've got to factor into my time. Yeah, these are literally just I press record. I hope nothing goes wrong. If it does go wrong, can I recover it? This video had 4 false starts today because I forgot my intro. 4 times. I was saying all sorts. Drop the camera. That was a false start. Okay, so we're going to say goodbye to Percy Piggy Bank for now. And we are just going to finish this off. So, the highest amount you save a penny a day, you are meant to therefore end up with 667 something pounds of savings. We will see how I get on. Like I said, I have never completed this challenge. So, Bowie, what are you doing? Oh dear, that looks chaotic. Okay, so I can't do £3.64. The next highest one I can do is £2.53, so we're going to do £2.53. Like I say, a lot of counting for not a lot of crossing off, but there we go. Yes, I know you're hungry. Okay, right. We get there. I'm not going to currently assign a job to the penny savings challenge because I've got, well, in theory it's meant to last a whole year. Let's hope it doesn't. So yeah, I'm going to end this here now because my overlord and tyrant, the cat called Bowie, is demanding food, and my stomach is also demanding food. So I am going to love you and leave you. I'll be back later on this week, probably with a live, definitely with a video. I will see you all then. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It means so much to this channel and really helps, you know, me grow, and I do want to carry on growing. As this is going to be hopefully a very, very good year and a big year financially. On that note, I'm going to definitely go now because Overlord, as I've said, is wrapping himself around my legs. I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a fantastic budgeting week wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye for now.